Witness to war. Clarissa Ward's entry into Gaza. Clarissa Ward, CNN's chief international correspondent, is no stranger to conflict zones. Her career has taken her to some of the world's most dangerous places, from the front lines of Syria to the heart of Afghanistan. But even for a seasoned journalist like Ward, entering Gaza in the aftermath of the recent Israel-Hamas war presented unique and daunting challenges. In December 2023, months after the ceasefire, Ward made history by becoming one of the first Western journalists to enter Gaza without an Israeli military escort since the war began. Her access was facilitated by the Emirati government, a testament to the shifting geopolitical landscape in the region. This unprecedented access allowed Ward to provide a rare and unfiltered glimpse into the devastation wrought by the conflict. Ward's entry into Gaza was a watershed moment. It underscored the importance of independent journalism in conflict zones, particularly in areas where access for international media is heavily restricted. Her presence served as a beacon of hope for a population that had been largely cut off from the outside world, their stories untold and their suffering unseen. The human cost of conflict. Ward's dispatches from Gaza. Ward's dispatches from Gaza were both heartbreaking and essential. Her camera lens captured the raw and unvarnished realities of a war that had claimed the lives of thousands. She walked through the rubble-strewn streets of Rafah, the southernmost city in Gaza, documenting the scale of the destruction. Ward interviewed families who had lost everything: their homes, their livelihoods, their loved ones. She spoke with children traumatized by the constant bombardment, their innocence shattered by the horrors they had witnessed. Her reports were not mere news bulletins. They were powerful testimonies to the human cost of conflict, a stark reminder of the devastating impact of war on innocent civilians. One particular report, filed from a makeshift hospital in Gaza City, brought the human toll of the conflict into sharp focus. Ward interviewed a young mother, her face etched with grief, cradling her infant child who had been severely injured in an airstrike. The image of that mother, her love for her child unwavering amidst the chaos and despair, became a defining image of the conflict, a poignant symbol of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable suffering. Navigating danger. The challenges of reporting from conflict zones. Reporting from conflict zones is inherently dangerous, and Gaza is no exception. Journalists operating in such environments face a myriad of threats, from indiscriminate shelling and crossfire to targeted attacks and kidnappings. The ever-present danger necessitates a constant state of vigilance, a calculated assessment of risk with every step taken, every interview conducted. In Gaza, the challenges were compounded by the complexities of navigating a densely populated urban environment that had become a battleground. The destruction of infrastructure, the lack of basic necessities, and the constant threat of renewed hostilities created an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty. Journalists had to contend not only with physical danger, but also with the psychological toll of witnessing human suffering on such a massive scale. Despite the risks, journalists like Clarissa Ward are drawn to conflict zones out of a sense of duty, a commitment to bearing witness and giving voice to the voiceless. Their work is vital, for it is through their reporting that the world comes to understand the human cost of war, the plight of civilians caught in the crossfire, and the urgent need for peace and reconciliation. Section 4. A Light in the Darkness. The Importance of Unbiased Journalism. In the fog of war, where truth is often the first casualty, the role of unbiased journalism becomes paramount. When information is weaponized, when propaganda reigns supreme, it is the impartial reporter who provides a crucial lifeline to accuracy and objectivity. Unbiased journalism shines a light in the darkness, cutting through the noise and confusion to provide clarity and context. It is a bulwark against misinformation, a beacon of truth in a sea of disinformation. In conflict zones where narratives are often polarized and emotions run high, unbiased reporting is essential for fostering understanding and promoting peace. The principles of unbiased journalism, accuracy, fairness, impartiality, and independence, are not mere abstract ideals. They are the bedrock upon which trust is built. When journalists adhere to these principles, they earn the trust of their audience, and it is that trust that allows them to fulfill their crucial role as chroniclers